Welcome back to Majestic Mondaze. And today's conversation is one that honestly feels very personal because I think there are a lot of people who have done so much healing over the last few years and now they don't know how to come back into the world. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've spent time learning yourself, protecting your peace, setting boundaries, going to therapy, reading the books, listening to podcasts, doing the inner work. And all of that is beautiful, necessary even. But somewhere along the way, some people started confusing healing with hiding. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because I don't think you did all of this work just to stay home every weekend. I don't think you fought this hard to become yourself just to keep shrinking from experiences. Your life is waiting. And I think it's time we start participating again. I want to talk about how healing can sometimes turn into isolation. And now let me be very, very clear. There is absolutely nothing wrong with spending time alone. I love my alone time. I love my peace. I love a cozy night in. I love protecting my energy. But there is a difference between choosing solitude and becoming isolated. And let me tell you, sometimes that line does get very, very blurry, especially after you've been hurt, especially after grief or heartbreak, disappointment, because when life hurts you, the safest thing we can do is retreat. And for a while, retreating is necessary, right? But eventually, the cave that protected you can become the cage that actually limits you too. I know for me, there were seasons where I definitely needed to pull back after losing my brother, after losing my grandma, going through these transitions like moving and navigating grief, trying to regulate my own nervous system. There were moments where staying close to home felt safest, like, and honestly, I needed that. I really did need that. But eventually I realized something else too. I wasn't just resting anymore. Avoiding. I was avoiding vulnerability. I was avoiding uncertainty. I was avoiding new experiences or even being seen. And that's when I had to gently ask myself, am I protecting my peace or am I protecting my fear? And let me tell you, oh my goodness, that question changed a lot because I realized I was protecting my fear. And that really, like, protecting your fear is a different way of showing up, right? You get defensive very easily. You get very protective of things. You don't want to face things that could potentially um, put a damper on something or, cause you to think about, what you're doing with this space or this solitude. But ask yourself that question. Am I protecting my peace or am I protecting my fear? And see what you come up with. So, on the flip side, can we like have an honest conversation? Some of us are consuming more life than we're actually living. We're like watching travel vlogs. We're watching people date. We're watching people dance, build businesses, make friends, experience life, and then closing the app and wondering why we feel disconnected. Because witnessing life is really not the same thing as participating in it. And social media can create this illusion that you're connected when really you're just observing. You're watching, you're scrolling, you're consuming, but you're not really experiencing. And eventually your soul starts to crave experience. Not content, but experience. One thing I really want more people to do this summer is romanticize real life. Not the life they think they'll have someday. The life they have now. Like, go to that coffee shop, take that walk, visit that farmer's market, try that dance class, wear the outfit, take the picture, say yes to that invitation, whatever invitation that was, say yes. Because confidence is not built through observation, it's built through participation. And honestly, some of your best memories are waiting on the other side of you saying yes. You just got to put yourself a little bit more and go, right? I think people assume confidence is something you're born with, but confidence is often built through exposure. The more you participate, the more comfortable you become. The more conversations you have, the easier conversations become. The more you travel, the more confident you become navigating new places. The more you show up, the less intimidating showing up feels. And that's why hiding can quietly erode confidence. Because when you stop participating, you stop collecting evidence that you're capable. Does that make sense? So think about this. What if this is your summer? What if this summer wasn't about fixing yourself? What if it wasn't about becoming prettier or more successful or more productive? What if this summer was simply about being present, right? Meeting new people, trying new things, creating more memories, laughing more, moving your body, just living. Because honestly, I think some people have spent so much time preparing for life that they've forgotten to enjoy it. So I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time I did something for fun? When was the last time I tried something new? Am I living or am I mostly observing? What would change if I participated fully in my own life? And what experience have I been postponing out of fear? Your life is happening right now, okay? Not when you lose weight, not when you're more confident, especially not when you're fully healed, and not when everything is perfect. Right now, the version of you you're becoming needs experiences, needs memories, needs connection, needs joy. So go outside, take the trip, go to the event, try the thing, take that class, definitely wear the fit, okay? Because you don't heal just to stay hidden, honey. Your life is waiting, and I think it's time you joined it. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I absolutely adore and love each and every one of you for tapping in and showing up for yourself each and every Monday. And not just Monday, but every day. Whenever you are listening to this episode, you deserve to walk with confidence. You deserve to be that person. Okay? I appreciate you for tuning in. I will speak with y'all next week. Have a great week.